We are live at the Extreme Ice Center in Indian Trail, North Carolina. For now. That just seems like a name that might be something different sometime in the future. My loyal camera person, Millie Lombardo, trying to make sure the Cat 6 cable is not in the way here in the crow's nest. Because we want to give you, the viewing audience, the best view possible of your Raleigh Raptors taking on the Queen City Royals. Queen City took both games from the Raptors a long time ago. I don't know. It was last year. That's a long time ago. I'm not going to be great on specifics, but your Raptors coming off of an impressive pair of victories over the Carolina Thunder last week, hoping to carry this momentum over. We'll see what players we actually get. Nick Roy is here. That's good to see. A recent addition to the roster. Nick Roy and Owen Edwards were a strong defensive pairing this past weekend. We'll see where we match up. Hayden Driver, saw him yesterday at a stick and puck. He's getting close to coming back, but not ready yet. Rylan DeWitt still not ready to come back, not sure what his status is going to be for the rest of the season. I'm not a doctor. Brady Scott wearing all of his required gear. That's important. Wasn't the case last night, was it, Brady? I know you watched this. These guys played each other tight last matchup that they had. I will say, pure disclosure here, we have never had the best officiating, I'll say, when we've played this team. I'm not saying it's the team's fault. I'm just saying sometimes you have home cooking. Home cooking is a real thing. So I may stick my head in here in between some fans. Keener, Lombardo, Morris, your forwards. Edwards and Roy, your defensemen. Brian Perkins playing air guitar in net, as he does. If you're new to Brian Perkins, that is not a new thing. Anyway, Queen City takes the face-off. Edwards with a poke check. They get around. Shot is blocked. Edwards will send it around the boards. Gets out of the zone. Sent back. Keener will take it. Mid-ice. Sent back the other way. Bouncing puck. Sent over. Roy will get a piece of it. Goes over to Keener. Keener sends it over to Lombardo. Lombardo will bring it into the zone. Tries to thread the needle. Still manages to maintain some possession of the puck, but then ends up losing it because, there's three of them there. Puck sent down ice. Very offsides. So we'll get a face-off in the neutral zone. 14-18 left in the first. As the Scorpions rock you like a hurricane plays, because we're at a Canes game now. Don't remember paying $70 to get in the door, but, or $17 for a beer, but here we are. Puck goes into the defensive zone of the Royals. Royals will try to get it out. Gets tied up. Corbett will take it. He sends it forward. Corbett has it. Does it over to Brady Scott. To Corbett. Loose in front. Shot. No one knows where it is. Even the goaltender, who then figures it out. Unfortunately for the Raptors. $13.59 left in the first. No score early. Seagal to take the face-off. Tied up, goes behind him. Tied him up, it's the players. Amistadi will fight for it in the corner. It stays in the zone. Gets back out. Scott tries to send it. Goes back the other way. Scott throws Labate. Puck goes to mid-ice. Picked up by the Royals, who fumble it a little bit, but they retain possession. Cross-ice pass. Shot attempted, knocked away by Perkins. The Raptors will go the other way. Corbett can't get to it in time, though, so dumps back in the other direction. Possible offsides there, no call. Sent in, almost deflected by Scott into the net. That would have been unfortunate because that's not the net he wants to be shooting at. Cross-ice pass. Raptors have it. Queen City has it. But not for long. Fisher needs to figure out where it is. Can't get to it in time. Spencer Driggers along the boards. So to the point, Driggers on his horse. Will fight for it. Can't get to it, though. Sent back the other way. Tied up along the boards. Patty Lee will take it as Driggers slips over an invisible ice gopher. That happens sometimes. Driggers tries to dump it in. Edwards will pick it up, though. He can't get it past. Massive humanity in the corner. Jaden Rogers will send it into the boards. Lee will chase after it, but it'll be the Royals that will go dump it down ice. But behind the red line, so that's icing. That's cheating, ladies and gentlemen. So 12-14 left in the first. No score as the Raptors will get a face-off deep in their offensive zone. Out to the point. Shot on net, scooped up and stopped by the Royals. So we'll try another face-off in the Raptors' offensive zone. 12:03 remaining in the first. No score. Keener take the face-off. Sent over out to the point. Edwards will hold on to it. He sends it around. Lombardo tries to get it out in front. Morris bangs away. They can't get to it. Now go back in the other direction. Brown tries to stop the progression. Shot on goal, knocked away by Perkins into the netting. The protective netting, which saves the brick wall, I guess. There's no fans over there, but those bricks cost money, and you wouldn't want them damaged. Face off in the Raptors' defensive zone. Sent back. Raptors have it. They'll send it high off the boards. Try to get out of the zone. They cannot. Queen City has it in the corner. Try to get it out into the slot. They do not. Roy tries to thread it around. He still maintains it. Tries to send it across ice to Gall. Picks it up. Goes over to Scott. Scott sends it on net. That gets deflected. Goes over the boards and into the netting and behind the Sunshine Restoration boards. Sunshine Restoration, serving Charlotte and surrounding areas, 704-234-8510. They are not a sponsor of the program, but they, I'm sure, spent decent money to get those boards set. Shot on net gets deflected away. Scott tries to get a piece of it, but goes out to Roy at the point. Tries to send it in. Cannot. Knock the other way. And now Queen City will send it in. The shot gets deflected. Corbett will get a piece of it, tries to get it out. And not. Queen City still has it in the corner. Official in the way. But pass goes to Brady Scott, who will take it out. Scott gets it past one defender, but loses the handle. And then loses his footing. Ice is slippery. Sent around the boards. Can't get it out. Roy sends it in. Goes off of a pad there and goes back the other way. Roy gets a piece of it. Scott blocks the shot in. And then they'll dump it in. They'll go chase. Roy takes it in the corner. I'm up high so I can see what's going on. Throw it out to the high slot shot. And a save. 10-13 remaining in the first period. 0-0. Rogers to take the face off. They'll tie it up, goes back to Queen City that takes behind their net. They'll try to send it along the boards. Gets out. Amistadi takes it mid-ice. Sends it cross ice, dumps it into the zone. Rogers will chase after it, but Queen City tries to get it out. They cannot. Goes back out to Amistadi. Amistadi from the point. Shot. Swallowed up by the goaltender. 9:53 left in the first. Still no score. Rogers with another face-off. Sent over to the corner. Patty Lee tries to get a piece of it. Stops the progression of it. Now it gets flipped out. Amistadi keeps it in. Rogers looks for it. He finds it. Goes out to the point. Amistadi tries to flip it out. Goes into a Royal. And they'll go back the other way. Very close to being offsides. Let's see. How many stripes do we have today? 2. That's not promising. Sent into the corner. Driggers will go after it. Shot on net. Can't find it. Sent out, but not all the way out. Queen City will still maintain. Good play there by Patty Lee to disrupt the play. And sent down ice. That's going to be cheating. Can't do that. Got to go past that big red checkered line in the middle with the giant X on there, which stands for extreme. Not sure if extreme begins with E or is in the mid-90s extreme where it just begins with X. But alas, we move on. Still trapped in the corner. Raptors will try to get this one out. Does get out of the zone, so everyone's offside. Raptors will send it cross ice. Morris can't take it, but Queen City gets a piece of it. And then deflected into the netting. Lucky Fan gets a puck. You have to give that back. You didn't pay to get in. You can't keep a puck. Lucky Fan returns the puck. Good on them. Generally, the pucks don't have anything nice on them. The Raptors pucks, when we play at home, actually have Raptors logos on them, which is kind of cool. But Keener with a face-off. Shot on net! Blocked. Keener gets it over to Fisher. Fisher will send it high off the boards into the netting. So we'll do another face-off because we like those. Raptors look to be playing with 5 defensemen today. So the pairings are regularly changing. Into the corner, Lombardo will fight for it. Sends it over to Morris. Morris in front. Tries to get to it. Flipped out. Queen City attempts to get a breakout. Does not. Now in front, Lombardo will... Oh, now we have a whistle. Why do we have a whistle? Someone tell me. Oh, no. That's a Queen City cross-check, so we're going to see our first power play of the game as the Raptors go on the power play. So, Stegall, Corbett, Scott, Amistadi, and Roy. Bucket sent down ice. Sent over, Amistadi has it. Brings it through, loses the handle, but Roy is there. Threads the needle, loses the handle, though. Goes back in. Corbett there to pick it up. Corbett in the corner, tries to get it out to Scott. Scott will get a piece of it. And Corbett will go fight for it. Tries for the low slot, can't get to it. Scott tries to keep it in, cannot. Stegall gets a piece of it, so still in the neutral zone. Stegall will keep the progress going, gets it into the zone. Amistadi keeps it in. Now sent down, picked up by Roy. Roy will dump it in. Stegall will go chase after it. Picked up, knocked in. The Royals have it. Stegall lost his stick, but still was able to get a little bit of contact there. Stegall brings it into the zone, but picked up by Queen City that will try to wrap it around the boards, try to get it out. They do. No icing there because they're killing the penalty, so it'll be Dagan Brown picking it up in their defensive zone as the Raptors take part of a line change. Corbett gets a piece of it. Brings it down ice. Looked like Queen City thought they had something there. Corbett with a shot. It's still loose. Still loose. Now whistle. And it sounds like white high stick. Queen City will argue it, which always works. So we'll get 18 seconds of a 5-on-3 here for the Raptors. A great opportunity if they can take advantage. Keeter to take the face off. Tied up, kicked away. Lombardo will take it, send it out to Brown. Brown has the point, sends it over to Edwards. Shot goes wide. Brown will pick it up again. Sends it over to Edwards. Sends it over to Brown. First part of the power play done. Edwards at the point. Shot. Blocked. Keener tries to get it out in front. Queen City will dump it out. And Lombardo will chase. Edwards picks up the stick and lets it go. Icing waved off for reasons. I don't know. Dumped out by Queen City. Perkins comes out of his slot to go get it. Lombardo with the big circle around, tries to get it through, but ends up sending it into the skates of the Queen City player. Edwards has it. He'll send it around the boards to Morris. Morris has it. He'll bring it down. He sends it over to Lombardo. A little bit offsides. We won't tell anyone. Queen City sends it all the way down ice. I don't know why Perkins just watched that go because it's not icing. Sent down to mid-ice. Queen City will take it. Now it's loose. Keener will pick this one up. He'll bring it into the zone. Sent out. Edwards will pick this one up. Gets around one defender. Tries to get it behind the net. He does. Edwards introduces himself. Tied up. along the boards. 2 seconds left in the penalty. Queen City will have killed it. Edward sends it off the boards over to Lee. Lee dumps it in. Fisher will go chase. Tied up. Driggers tries to get a piece of it. Driggers gets taken down, no call. Queen City with a stretch pass. They'll enter the zone. Shot goes wide. Goes back the other way. Does it get out? Well, now it does. It didn't before, but it did now. Queen City still has it. Shot on net. Blocked by Perkins. Does not get the full glove on it. Now, sent down ice. No one's going to touch that, so that's icing. 3:33 left in the first period. Still no score. Face-off goes back. Try to get it out. Queen City gets a piece of it, though. They send it high. Fisher tries to get it out. Queen City intercepts. Good movement. Shot goes wide. Good shot there. But we don't want to give them too much credit. Queen City has it in the corner. They look for an opportunity there. Try to send it into the high slot. But the Raptors will take it. Get it past a couple of defenders. Shot on net goes wide. Raptors will try to keep it in. They do not. So Stegall will take it. Sends it cross ice over to Fisher. Fisher with a quick dump over to Scott. Scott gets a piece of it, so no icing. Tied up on the boards now. Corbett and Stegall will fight. But Queen City has it. They look to get it out with 2:35 remaining in the first. Stretch pass. Brady Scott introduces himself. Dumped out. Roy will take this one. Takes a big hit. Scott will fight for it on the boards. But Roy, now invigorated by the fact that he took that hit, shot goes just wide. Tied up along the boards. Massive humanity, a little slap and tickle in the corner there. Sent around the boards. Roy will slowly make his way to the puck, but that's an icing all day long. So 1:45 left in the first. Still no score. Here to take the face off. It's sent in. Keener gets a piece of it. He'll keep it back. Lombardo tries to put it cross ice. Amistadi tries to send it in. Still a bouncing puck. What's that? Amistadi looks for the angle. Tied up. Amistadi gets to it, tries to get it out of the zone. Goes over the stick. Morris gets tripped. No call. Dumped in. Brown will go fight for this one. Self-check there by... And now it's going to get a little bit chippy. So we get a whistle, but we're not sure why. Assuming it's the offsides call. Morris is pissed off because his stick is broken, which generally means a slash, but, you know. We are in the Charlotte metropolitan area. I warned y'all. Shot on net. Picked up by Perkins, who will cover it. 57.9 seconds left in the first. No score. Rogers will take this face-off, goes out to the point. Good movement there, shot on net. Blocked there by Perkins. Gets out of the zone. Sent in by Queen City. They'll shoot. It'll go wide. Driggers tried to get a piece of it. Spurts out. Amistadi gets a piece. Now Brown will go send it around the boards. Bouncing puck picked up by Lee, but can't get full control of it, so it goes back the other way. Amistadi behind the boards. Brown tries to get it the other way. In front. Sent out. Gets it out of the zone with 6 seconds left in the period. Sent back the other way. That's going to be icing with 0.5 seconds left. Guys, call a timeout. You can work some strategy here. With a half a second left to play in the first. Theoretically, there are drawn plays for things like this, but realistically, with half a second left, the moment that the puck hits the ice, nothing's going to go anywhere. So, puck drop, whistle. Well, not whistle, buzzer. At the end of one, no score. I will leave you for 1 minute and come right back. And leave you with the sounds of fans chattering amongst themselves. Yeah. And we're back. Another coin put into the meter as we go to the second period. If you missed the first period, you missed nothing. As Winger 17 plays a song to statutory rape. And the girl says she's only 17, and the singer of the song is perfectly okay with it. PA having a mild issue there. Not our fault. Corbett sends out to Edwards. Slapper from the point. Gets deflected. Stegall in the corner. He'll fight for it. Tries to get out in front, but Queen City will take it. Edwards gets a piece of it. He'll tile it up, so Corbett will bring it back in. Shot on net. Pad save. Brought in. Corbett was ready for the rebound. 14:21 left in the second. And here's the tip, PA guy. Just stop with music already. Anybody have ibuprofen? What's up? Okay. Face off in the neutral zone. I'm still paying attention, I swear. Keener has it at mid-ice. Sends it over to Morris. Morris with a shot. Glove save and a beauty by Queen City. Anyway. Sent out to the point. Amistadi takes it, tries to send it over. Amistadi will dump it in. Queen City will try to get it out. Bouncing puck. Roy can't hold on to it. PA system still trying to figure out what's going on. Roy with a little bit of sweet stick work there will bring it into the zone. But a little bit too much. Cross ice. Keener has it. Shot on net deflected by Lombardo. He goes along the boards. Keener sends it along the boards, try to get it out. Lombardo will fight for it, but still sent around. Amistadi gets a piece, but Queen City sends it out to the point. Sent around. Queen City tried for a cross check there for no particular reason. It's not because they're dirty or anything. Queen City still with the puck. They try to get it out. Right to Lombardo. Lombardo has it. Brings it over. Shot on net. They get a glove on it, but not all the way. The Raptors will attempt to make a partial line change. As Queen City brings it in. Shot. Swallowed up by Perkins, who then ejects it from his body. 12:24 left in the second period. No score. I thought the Joe Cups would be good. I didn't know they actually would use. I didn't know they could use an actual glass. Good deflection there, but still got stopped. Patty Lee will fight for it. A little extra after Perkins covers it. 12:10 left in the second. Still no score. Driggers along the boards. Brown got a piece of it. Couldn't pull it in. Raptors will try to get it out of their defensive zone. Hide along the boards there. In front, shot, score! Queen City player left right in the crease. Got to keep that crease clear. So with 11:50 left in the second period, Queen City takes a 1-0 lead. Tied up again. Scott fights for it. Shot on net. It's blocked. Fisher will fight for it. Shot in front. Now we got a whistle. A hooking call. That's probably going to go against the Raptors. Just because you generally don't see a hooking call in the offensive zone, and it's going to be Cullen Fisher going to the box. 2 minutes for hooking. So the Raptors will have a power play penalty to kill. Yeah, puck sent around. Queen City has it. Tied up. Sent out. Good keep there by Queen City. Shot. Good screen as well. Scott will take it. He gets it out of the zone. Queen City has it at mid-ice. Knocked away by Scott. He's being aggressive. Queen City has it deep in their defensive zone. They're going to try to work something out again. Scott gets a piece of it. That's sent in. Queen City has it. They get it out to the high slot. Stegall with the block. Now knocked away. Does not get out of the zone, though. So Queen City will go chase after it. Sent out to the point. Does not get all of it. So Stegall will take it. Sends it over to Scott. Scott gets a piece of it. He'll go fight for it. In the corner, Stegall with the shot. Rebound. A little extra gets shoved for his troubles. But as it works, if you don't hear a whistle, you keep playing until you get it. 10:25 left in the second period. Queen City up on the Raptors 1-0. Queen City has it behind their own net. They're trying to set something up. Pressure there. Queen City gets it out. Gets it past Lombardo. Drop pass. In front. No one can find it. Shot blocked by Perkins. Finally, Morris gets it out. Lombardo was trying to do something fun with it, which you're on a penalty kill. Less fun, more stop them from scoring. Lombardo with a check there. Now dropped in. That's going to be the end of the penalty, so we're back to 5-on-5. Good kill there. Morris will dump it in. Raptors get an opportunity to make a partial line change here. Sent out. Amistadi gets caught up. Oh, and a relatively soft tripping call coming up on Dagan Brown. So 9:11 left in the second. Raptors will be back on the penalty kill. Shocking, I know. Out to the point, bouncing puck. Sent back the other way. Dumped into the corner. Fisher will go pick this one up. Sends over to Edwards. Edwards can't get to it. Now in front. Shot on net. Knocked away by Fisher. That will get it out of the zone and cause the Royals to reset. Royals just kept that one in. Shot on net. Covered up by Perkins. We'll get a whistle. 1:18 left in the penalty to noted goon Dagan Brown. 8:29 left in the second period. Queen City holds a 1-0 lead. Faceoff goes back. Roy gets a piece of it. Stegall will fight for it. Goes behind the net. Wraparound score! Caught Perkins not in position there. He was not ready for that one. And he's mad at himself. With 8:20 left in the second, Queen City has a 2-0 lead. We'll be back to 5-on-5 hockey. Stegall to take the face off. I mean, it doesn't matter if the penalty's on the clock or not. It's over. They figured out how to take it off. Good for them. Step back. Scott takes it. He'll dump it in. Queen City has it, sends it around the boards. Into the corner. Scott will fight for it. Gets sent out. Roy will have to chase for it. Gets tied up. Follow up. Score! A noted lack of hustle there by the Raptors. As the puck goes out, Roy did a good job of tying up the first person, but a second Queen City player just there to pick up the puck, not sure where the Raptors were. But with 8:01 left in the second, it's a 3-0 Queen City lead. Can't give this team opportunities like that. Sent in. Scott will bring it in. Sends it cross ice, picked up. Now goes into the corner. Tries to get out. Edwards will get a piece of it, but it goes back out the other way. That's going to be icing. So we'll get a face-off deep in the Raptors' offensive zone. With 7:43 remaining, and the Raptors down 3. Raptors could really use one here just for momentum purposes. Puck sent around the boards. Brown sends it cross ice. Stegall can't get to it in time. He tries to send it into the slot. Scott gets a piece of him, still behind the net. Raptors have it in front, blocked. Corbett now, he has it, tries to get it out in front. Bouncing puck. Brown has it, sends it over into the corner. Corbett with a shot, score! I ask for it, it happens. Give me $1 million. 7:09 left in the first as Addison Corbett buries it. No comments from the monkey gallery around me. That's why I work alone. 7:09 left in the second period, and the Raptors make it a 2-goal deficit down 3-1 as Addison Corbett buries it from the corner. Pinpoint shot. Roy tries to bring it in. Gets out of the zone, though. Lee will dump it. They'll go chase. Roy with a little bit of introduction. Brought in. Can't get to it. Queen City will attempt to bring it out. Patty Lee with the aggression there. Still in the corner. A Queen City have an opportunity here. Shot, score. Raptors a little too aggressive there. And Driggers left to play defense as the Raptors pinched up. Unfortunately, Driggers' lack of experience at the forward and especially at the defensive position bit him there. And Queen City takes a 4-1 lead. Momentum is gone. Roy has the puck. He sends it off the boards. Queen City has it. Sent back the other way. Rogers will have it, but that's going to be, well, it'd be offsides if Rogers kept with it. Sent back the other way. Queen City tries to get to it. They do. Here's the shot. Block. Rebound. Still blocked. Patty Lee can't get it out of the zone. Perkins was out of his crease, but good job there by Fisher to clean up the mess. Rogers attempts to keep it out. Roy will keep fighting for it. Still in the corner. No whistle yet, despite the fact that Perkins covered it. Eventually, we get the whistle. So with 5:30 left in the second, Queen City has a 4-1 lead.
One of my buddies is 21U, 24U. No, there's a 14U double A game after this. My buddy's showing up, so I'm going to hang over.
Keener to take the face off.
Played youth together. Oh, no way.
As of the point, Amistadi tries to get it out, but can't get all of it. Backhand knocked away. Attempted shot into the slot. Keener stops it though, gets a piece of it. Lombardo will fight for it along the boards. Morris will go fight for it. Brown with a puck, but loses the handle, so he can't get it out. But it looks like maybe that got dumped into the bench. Yep, looks like that's the case. So we'll get a neutral zone face-off here. 4:55 left in the second period. Queen City still holding a 4-1 lead. Hit ice. Keener will take the face-off. Tied up. Brown goes back to get it. He'll attempt to dump it out. Lombardo will fight for it. Lombardo has it, brings it into the zone. Shot on net goes wide. No one there to get the rebound, so Queen City will gladly take it. Kept in by Amistadi. Amistadi sends it over to Lombardo. Lombardo with a shot that goes wide. Keener will go chase after it. Sends it over to Lombardo. Lombardo with a shot that gets deflected. Morris now in the boards. Tries to get out in front, but deflected away. Queen City. Keener tries to get a piece of the player, not the puck. And we'll go back the other way. Shot out in front. Sent off the boards. That's a shot. That was dangerous because Lombardo almost got a piece of it and it would have been point blank shot there.
Oh, God.
Queen City offsides there, so we'll get a whistle. A little too eager seeing the blatant opportunity that they had there. Still a little bit concerning for the Raptors that that opportunity was there. 3:42 left in the second. 4-1 Queen City. Stegall will take the face-off. Tied up. Scott will take it. Sends it over to Corbett. Corbett brings it into the zone. Tries to get it past the Queen City defender. Doesn't work, so that goes, wraps around the boards. Edwards will pick this one up off the boards. Sends it cross ice. No one in the slot there. Tied up. Fisher with a good check. Bouncing puck. Stegall gets a piece of it. Gets out. Scott has it. He'll hold on. Tries to get it past. And we'll get a whistle. As Scott just sends it into the bench. Neutral zone faceoff with 3:05 left in the second. Queen City up 4-1. Puck goes back to Fisher. Fisher stretch pass over to Corbett. Corbett's got some space, but does not have the puck. He forgets it. That happens sometimes. Corbett has it, loses it, has it, loses it. It's sent off the boards. Scott chasing after it, couldn't get to it. Breakaway opportunity there. Shot. Block and save by Perkins. So that could have been ugly, but it wasn't. 2:34 left in the second. 4-1 Queen City. I'm going to have another chip. Face off, Queen City has it, sends it in, gets deflected. Shot. Almost a one-timer opportunity there by Queen City. They couldn't get to it, though. Lee will knock this one down. He tries to get out of the zone. He does not. Intercepted by Amistadi. Amistadi will get it out of the zone and lead the rush. Has it taken away. Roy will take it, goes back the opposite way. Roy looking for a partner, finds none. Picked up, shot! And save. Good opportunity there. Rogers was ready for the rebound, but there was none. 1:51 left in the second period. Still 4-1 Queen City. Puck sent out. Oh. Roy could have been called for something there, but he wasn't, so that's okay. Puck goes into Perkins. He swallows it up. So 1:40 left in the second. Again, still 4-1 Queen City. Keener take this face off. Tied up. Goes back. Edwards will go into the corner. Lombardo gets a piece of it. He'll send it out into the neutral zone. Picked up by Queen City. Queen City brings it into the zone. Brown on him, though. Good D there. Knocks it away. Queen City, good stick movement, but loses the handle. They'll try it again. Sent into the corner. Queen City saw the opportunity in the slot, didn't get to it. Pass sent forward. Lombardo couldn't find it. Now he brings it in. Gets pushed away from the puck. Maintains possession. Tries to send it back to Edwards. But the Queen City player was sitting right there. Queen City tries a little bit of fancy movement, but they were offside. So 45.7 seconds left in the second. Queen City still holding on to its 4-1 lead as we'll get a face-off in the neutral zone. Segal will take the face-off. It's tied up. We lose an official. He's down. He's down. Sent back the other way. Sent off the boards. Segal will take it. Cross-ice pass. Shot. Score! Great awareness there by, I think it was Roy, passing it up. And just good all-around play there. As Corbett was the trailer, Segal brought it in. And it's a 4-2 game. Here with 28.7 seconds left in the second. That is the type of hockey that these Raptors can play. And the Queen City coach, who I happen to be above right now, is not happy. It's not our job to make him happy, though. Tied up. Stretch pass. Good play by Scott, keeping it in. Shot on net. Pad save. Fisher gets a piece of it. Queen City goes to recover. They're just going to hold on to it and get out of the period. So at the end of 2, Queen City 4, Raptors 2.
So Los Angeles got the ball, so the game is over. You need a sip? I'll go right back over here. Oh, you just can't see the weather today.
15 more minutes to play as the Raptors have a 2-goal deficit that they need to overcome. Sorry about that. Rogers take the face off. Ties up. Bouncing puck. Picked up by Rogers. Rogers will bring it into the zone. He'll send it along the boards. They'll go chase. Triggers goes after it. He can't get to it. Takes a weird bounce off of the boards. That must be where the Zam comes out. Brown sends it cross ice over to Lee. Lee sends it on net partially. Triggers tries to keep it in. We've got a 2-on-1 opportunity here. Shot on net. Save there by Perkins. Kept in, though, by Queen City. Rogers sends it off the post. Probably not ideal when it's his own goalie's post. They're tied up along the boards now. Driggers fights for it. Sent out Patty Lee. Sends it over to Brown. Brown and Lee. Over to Lee. Shot. Deflected and goes over the Sunshine Restoration board. Sunshine Restoration, great for water, fire, mold, and restoration. I mean, restoration's right in the name. How would you not know that Sunshine Restoration is good for restoration? Anyway, they're serving the Charlotte and surrounding areas. Sunshine-restoration.com, 704-234-8510. If you would like to sponsor this broadcast, I'll take your money. Queen City brings it in. Shot on net, deflected. Sticked away. Sent around the other way. Fisher has it. Lombardo gets a piece of it but cannot hold on, so Queen City will try to get it out. Bouncing puck goes over Edwards' stick, so Fisher will go pick this one up. He's got it. He'll bring it around, sends it around the boards. Another odd bounce. Gets out of the zone now, so Queen City will have to reset. Sent over to mid-ice. Loose puck. The official doesn't seem to want it. Lombardo gets through traffic. Shot. A bit of a pad save there. Bouncing now. Keener gets in front, so he'll take the puck away. Sends it in the opposite direction. No one there. Fisher will come on over. So sent away. Edwards knocks it down. As Queen City gets a line change in. Keener sends it off the boards over to Edwards. Edwards takes one a little bit high. Puck sent all the way down. That goes into the bench. They're going to give a face-off in the Raptors defensive zone now. I guess it depends on what part of the bench it goes into. 12:25 left in the third period. Queen City up on the Raptors 4-2. Segal to take the face-off deep in the Raptors defensive zone. Sent around. Brown will send it around the boards. Amistadi will go pick this one up. Tries to get it out, kept in by Queen City. Brady Scott has it. Tries to get it out, cannot, so continues to stay in the Raptors defensive zone. Brown has it now. Tries to get it out. Queen City still has it. That's blocked. Second shot went off of the post. I don't know where the hell that puck ended up. I guess into the netting, maybe? Didn't look like Perkins had it. We heard the ping. No one signaling goal, so still 11:57 left in the third. 4-2 Queen City. Corbett gets a piece of it. He'll dig it out. Tries to send it to a streaking Brady Scott. Can't get to it. Now it goes back the other way. Amistadi will go chase. Amistadi sends it over to Corbett. Corbett will bring it into the zone. Drop it for Stegall. Stegall tries to send it back to Corbett, but that's picked up nicely by the Queen City defense. Amistadi with the backhand over to Scott. Scott skates around. Holds it. Now gives it up to whoever wants it, I guess. Queen City will take it. They'll bring it back the other way. Loses the handle. Sent cross ice. That gets blocked. Now into the corner. Queen City intercepts. They'll keep it into the zone. They'll send it in. Brown will go dig for it. But Queen City has it. They'll attempt to wrap around. They'll lose the handle. They'll send it out to the point. Almost lost the handle. Recovered, though. Amistadi will fight for it. Good toe drag there. But nothing ended up with it. Queen City still has it, though. Tries to get out in front in the high slot. In front to no one in particular. Queen City still has it, though. It's the possession that's been carrying Queen City here. And now we have a whistle. As the puck got sent out of the zone. Why do we have a whistle? That's going to be a... That's going to be a what? We didn't even make a motion. Head contact.
About hit.
That's garbage. So Stegall will get called for head contact because we're in Charlotte. So that's going to be 2-10, which means, well, that's the end of Stegall for the rest of the game. Presumably. No one else is going in. Now we got an official talking. Yep. There goes Roy to go into the bench. Don't send Roy into the bench. Why are you sending Roy into the bench? That's not a good idea. That's bad strategy. But with 10:23 left in the third period, the Raptors will have a 2-minute penalty to kill and will also be without Luke Stegall for the rest of the game. Because head contact, trust me, bro, I saw it. Puck sent all the way down ice. Good Lord. The goaltender just high. Lombardo had the opportunity. Odd bounce there for the goaltender who was completely out of his crease. Lombardo beat him to the puck. But the goaltender got back. Lombardo shoots high. If you're playing a drinking game, you might have to do a shot. This broadcast does not condone drinking games. You do what you want to do on your own time. So 1:46 still left in the penalty. 10:09 left in the third. Raptors still have to kill this off. Lombardo to take the face off. Queen City will bring it in and then gets immediately taken away. Queen City massively offside. I don't think they actually got back onside, but, well, officials kind of forgot what was going on, so. Put back around. Lombardo tries to get a piece of it. Goes back the other way. Queen City has it. They'll maintain possession of the puck, and they'll bring it into the zone. Drop pass over to the side. Puck sent all the way down ice. No icing because we're trying to kill a penalty here. And that's legal. And the Raptors have figured that out. Puck sent down. Keener was going after it. Morris thinks about it for a little bit, and we'll hold on to it. Send it down ice, which actually works out well because the Royals goaltender will have to cover it, so we'll get a face-off deep in the Raptors' offensive zone with 9:12 left in the third period. 49 seconds left in the penalty kill. And the Raptors down 4-2. Keener take this face-off. Queen City will try to get it out. Knocked away. Morris to send it over into the corner. Sent along the boards. Amistadi has it. Amistadi will dump it into the other side. Queen City recovers. They'll try to set something up. Queen City with the entry. Good toe drag there. Brown blocks it. Still gets a shot on. Perkins had saved it. Now bouncing puck. Brown will get it out of the zone. Queen City will grab it at mid-ice. Shot on net. Drop it. There you go. You don't want to hold on to the puck and get a face-off. You want the time to run out on the penalty. Keener's got the Queen City player tied up. That's going to be the end of the penalty. But it doesn't matter as Queen City will drive it home and make it a 5-2 game.
Oh man, Panthers just lost. Did they really? Yes. About 3 points.
Perkins and Morris having a discussion at the end of that. But with 8:18 left in the third, Queen City back to a 3-goal lead, up 5-2. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Rogers with the face-off. Corbett will take it. Skates forward. Tries to fight for it. Rogers gets a piece of it. Scott will take it. Flip it over. Rogers centering this line as Stegall is out for the rest of the game with a misconduct due to the alleged head contact. Puck sent out. Roy sends it off the boards. They're offsides. Dumped in. Raptors will have to pick this one up. Edwards goes for it. Out in front.
Hey, what I gotta do?
Fight there. Edwards sends it off the boards. Can't get it all the way out of the zone. Edwards fights for it. Scott has it. Edwards cross-check from behind. That's going to be cheating. Raptors managed not to score it on themselves, which, is good. That's something you look for. But the Raptors have a free play here. Potentially a second penalty on that if they actually called a trip on it. So the cross-check on Edwards will get them one penalty, and the officials will talk to see maybe if there was a second penalty, because when you're playing on a delayed penalty, you don't have free reign to do as many penalties as you want. So let's see what we'll actually get out of this. The official looks to be talking to the bench. Yep. We're going to get a 2-minute 5-on-3 as we got 2 penalties called in that extended series there. Edwards drew the cross-check from behind. Not the first time that's happened to him. Not going to be the last. There's something about the back of that child which is just so cross-checkable. But we're going to get 2 full minutes of a 5-on-3 as we had a trip at the end of that penalty. So the Raptors have a golden opportunity here to get at least one goal on the board. Sent in. Scott will keep it. Scott has it. We'll bring it in. Shot. Score!
All right.
That's one. So the power play goal there for Brady Scott will get one player out of the penalty box, but not both. So we'll still get a 5-on-4 power play for 1:51 left, as the Raptors are now down 5-3 with 6:58 remaining in the third. There's actually two players in the penalty box for Queen City. Not sure what was going on there. Not sure if the kid that cross-checked Edwards actually got a 2 and 10 on that egregious play.
And that's great. I wasn't Head contact. So what 10 and 2 means? He's out for 10 minutes?
Yeah, he's not going to play for the rest of the game.
What does 10 plus 2 mean?
It means that you get there's a 2-minute so there's a 2-minute power play for the other team. So that's the 2. But he gets
10 stuff.
just to sit and think about it. So, but that's not an equal. So that's still 5-on-5. He just can't play.
Thank you. Yep, I'm sorry.
No worries. Roy tried to bring it in. Looked like he was close to being offsides. When they scored a goal, one of the penalties ends. So it becomes 5-on-4. So 5-on-4 still for the next minute 28. Puck sent over to Roy. Roy will bring it in.
Yes.
Shot on net. Glove save and a beauty. So with 6:30 left in the third, 5-3 Queen City. Raptors still a minute 23 left on a power play. They scored almost immediately on a 5-on-3, which now it's a 5-on-4. Puck tied up. Lombardo gets a piece of it.
There you go.
Corbett takes it. Shot.
Nice.
Rebound.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Can't get to it. Roy almost keeps it in, but he can't. Now Corbett will have it. Corbett tries to get around, but Queen City will try to take it out. Edwards has it, sends it. Nope. Sorry. That's sent over to Edwards. Corbett has it. Corbett goes to thread the needle. He can't. That goes off of Roy's skate, and now we have a partial breakaway. Shot goes over the net, and Roy's going to get called for a slash. So the power play is over. You like hit somebody like pretty much hit with your stick. Depends if it's up high with like your hands or whatever. That's absolutely illegal.
We were thinking like
So we're gonna have some discussion on this one.
bring in like a size run on this stuff. You spent more than $7,000.
There's way too much discussion on this one for it just to be
I was out with the flu.
a simple
I was out with the flu.
penalty.
I was out. No, listen. I was out with the flu. Listen. I was out with the flu.
So we'll have 43 seconds of 4-on-4.
Mid-December, I was silent. The day before I got back.
Still discussion with the
I got back, and Captain was like, hey, and I said I could go to the I was like, okay. Didn't think anything of it.
So Roy ends up getting a 2 and 10 2 for the slash, and 10 for unsportsmanlike conduct. So his game is done. So 4-on-4 hockey still, as the unsportsmanlike does not allow for more penalties. Goes into the corner. Not sure who is serving the extra. So flipped out.
All right.
Sure seemed like they got a piece of it.
I'm still listening.
And that's an icing for why now? Literally the player's standing over the puck. There's no whistle. And then when the Raptors player gets to the puck, then we call icing. That seems wrong. But come to Charlotte, they got the best home cooking. Yeah, now we're going to get a face-off at center ice because they realized, you know what? I think we screwed up. Our bad. Sadly, this has still been the best officiating I think we've gotten at the Extreme Ice Center in the last 3 years. So that really is saying something. Dagan Brown with the puck on the boards. He backhands it through like 18 people.
There you go. Stay with it. Stay with it.
Patty Brown with it. Excuse me, not Patty Brown, Patty Lee. I don't know who the hell Patty Brown is. Now we get a whistle. Away from the puck. What did you do there, number 42 on Queen City? Oh, that's going to be a 2 and 10 because he wants another person to sit in the box. Let's see. Check from behind. Can't do that. That's mean. So once again, 4-on-4 hockey. That one's going to be a 2 on 10. Expect nothing less from this Queen City team, but, you know, that's between you and me. Don't tell anyone. So 4:49 left in the third. Raptors down 5-3 to Queen City. So we'll have 4-on-4 the next minute or so. Queen City sends it out. Knocked away by Edwards. He'll go recover the puck. Sends it out to Morris. Morris brings it out. He's got Keener and Fisher with him. Hasn't knocked away. Needs to go recover it. Sent back. Goes along the boards. Keener will go pick this one up. Keener holds it. Then decides to send it out. Edwards will send it back to Keener. Keener attempts the crossface. Now tied up. Keener still has it. Will thread. Shot. Gets deflected. Goes across the air. Fisher will take it. Gets tied up. Queen City will have it. Edwards keeps it in. Tries to send it across ice. No one there. Stretch pass. We call that a cherry pick where I'm from. Now the Raptors will send it down ice after a good save there by Perkins. 43 seconds left of a power play. So the ice is not icing. Fisher remembers that just last minute there. It happens. Picked up by Scott. Scott will bring it into the zone, try to thread the needle. Gets past one, does not get past the other. And that's going to be a slash, buddy. Not the smartest play in the world there by Scott. You cannot chop with your stick. That's not allowed. So back to 4-on-4 hockey again, and that faceoff is going to be at the other end of the ice because when your team gets a penalty, the faceoff is in your defensive zone. 3:15 left in the third. 26 seconds left of 4-on-4 hockey, and then the Royals will take a power play. Off the faceoff, good shot. Perkins paying attention. Tied up again. Corbett tries to get it out. Shot goes way wide. Roy tries to get a piece of it, knocked away. Roy will hold on to it. Shot down ice. No one touched that one, so that one's going to be icing. In the NHL, that probably wouldn't be icing, as Lombardo seemed to have beat the puck down, but from a safety standpoint, the races to the puck on the icing has caused enough injuries that this hybrid icing that youth hockey does is probably in the best interest of everyone. Queen City penalty ends, and now the Raptors have a penalty to kill for the next minute 26. Puck's behind the net. In front, rebound there, but nothing. Corbett will go pick this one up. He sends it around, gets mildly interfered with, but that's okay. Legit, that actually is okay. That's what hockey actually is. Corbett gets a piece of it. Kid with the Napoleon complex says words. Puck goes past. Shot on net goes wide. Sent down. Brown has it. We'll send it down ice. Sensor killing a penalty. That's okay. Keener creeps in. Now sent down ice. Sent back the other way. Queen City has it with the entry. They'll shoot. Gloved, but not actually brought in by Perkins. Now into the corner. Sent around. Now in front, shot blocked by Perkins. Keener has it. Deflected away and goes into the netting. 10 seconds left of the penalty kill for the Raptors. 1:25 left in the third period. Queen City still holding on to a 5-3 lead. Rogers will go take the face off. Does not pull it away. Queen City still has it. They're in no urgency. They shouldn't be. They have the 2-goal lead. Sent back the other way. Amistadi gets a piece of it. They'll fight for it. Patty Lee sends it around the other way. Spencer Driggers has the puck. Use your feet, use your stick. I don't care. Use whatever your body has. Queen City has it. They'll drop it around the other way. Driggers takes the big circle. Amistadi gets a piece of it, but can't keep it in. Lombardo sends it back to Fisher. The Raptors have no goalie. Drigger sends across ice. Knocked away. Shot. Lee with a good shot on goal there, but saved by Queen City. Sent around. Rogers is taken down. No call. Sent around. Amistadi tries to send it. Rogers will pick this one up. Shot. Bouncing puck. Still in front. Covered up by Queen City. So 23.5 seconds left. Still 5-3 Queen City. 23.5 seconds is difficult to get 2 goals, which is what the Raptors need right now. Not sure what the point spread is for this game. I do not have money on it, so someone check FanDuel, which is also not a sponsor of this broadcast. Puck sent all the way down ice. It'll go slowly, so no icing. Fisher will pick it up. 11 seconds left. Cross ice pass. Scott will pick it up. Scott loses handle twice. But Queen City is offside, so they shoot on goal anyway. They didn't know. So 2.7 seconds left. I'm starting to think the Raptors aren't coming back in this one. I'd say stranger things have happened, but no. A stranger thing has not happened than that. You can't score 2 goals in 2.7 seconds. It's inconceivable. So that's going to be it. A good effort by the Raptors, but not enough. Again, some bad penalties taken by the Raptors and a few questionable moves, but for the most part, they played a decent game. These are two pretty evenly matched teams, I think. And we'll see each other again at 8:20 in the morning. Man, I hope someone's got Bloody Marys. So, final score, Queen City Royals 3, Raleigh Raptors. No, wait, Queen City had 5. Look at that. Queen City Raptors have 5, Raleigh Raptors have 3. Queen City had more than the Raptors. That's all you should care about. Again, unless you're betting on the game, which really, if you are betting on the game, call 1-800-GAMBLER. They have people there that can help you. We'll see you tomorrow at 8:20.